All right, your boy's here. Just a short stream before bed. I was feeling lazy earlier, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay down for a minute. And I woke up like 3 hours later. It was actually pretty bad. So, I'm not gonna be able to go to bed right now anyway if I wanted to, but I don't really want to do anything else but play video games. So, do a nice short War Thunder stream. Oh my god, what? Hopefully my mic isn't peaking. Hopefully, that's not what's happening. Just gonna be doing some 8.3 Brit today. If this doesn't go well, I'll go up to 12 Sweden. If that doesn't go well, we'll just, I don't know, force the meme and play top tier US or something. Am I live? Yeah. Making sure it gave me the "you're live" notice. Sometimes I hit the go live button and then I click off of Chrome. And for some reason, you have to wait and have that window be the active window until it says "you're live," and then you can click off it. But if you click off it before, it's a big no-no. Almost queued up a game of CS, but my head's not in it for CS right now. Eventually, once I become practiced in CS, I'll be able to relax, but not yet. Today's not that day. My next couple games of CS are gonna be just having to cope over the fact that whatever skill I had is now gone. Oh, hello. Nice mark. I just guessed, I'll be honest. Unlucky. What was your kill, Fox? He was right there, brother. Here's an XM800T right there. This XM800T is pissing me off, brother. Push or don't. Why am I saying he should push into me? Be the one pushing into him. I know you're there, dude. Beyond the ridge. Oh my god. In this little valley right here? I bet you he is. Holy crap, dude. That was so... such a long little back and forth I had with that guy. Wouldn't have guessed AMX-30. Oh wait, yeah, they have US on their team. It's the same engine noise as an XM800T. Hey, fourth rider, what's going on, brother? What a shot. I am playing this game like an absolute degenerate though, so. This is usually where I make the mistake that ends my... Oh man, yeah. Go ahead. Yep. Too aggressive. I knew it too. I knew it as I was doing it. It's too aggressive. That's alright. Is that a micro? It's a micro drone, I think. I don't know. I don't know who Willem Dafoe is, but I'll assume that's a meme, so it's a pretty good one. Yeah, you got him, bud. He's dead. It's a Samwa. Samwa. My favorite. It's the guy that killed me before, too. Alright, I'll distract him, warrior. You gotta be aggressive. Gotta hold W. If I can get on the Samwa's flank, I can kill him. That is so unlucky. Oh my goodness. That actually sucks so hard right there. I hate to see that. Heavy tank chewed up by a 35mm. That's the Samwa life, honestly. Just guessing. Come on, get this M163. We already got him. Dang it. Ah, that's so disappointing. I got no ammo. Massive disappointment. You gonna poke another hole in me? If I'm gonna do this, I might as well do this. Yeah. I'll do that. There we go. You're lucky you got my ammo, brother. Man, it's about time. GG. Get reward. Sounds good. He played Green Goblin. He was in the Platoon. Oh, in Platoon, right. Platoon, of course. This is not a favorite. Excuse me, favorable map for me. What's up, Pranox? Sure has, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, things are a little different now since you were around last. I'm basically exclusively play top tier Sweden, 8.3 Britain. Those are my two those are my two things I do almost exclusively now. Oh, congrats on your degree, man. That's awesome. What's it in, if you don't mind me asking? Been doing great. This month I'm on call for work, and so far this is day 2. And I haven't been called yet, so I've just been playing video games, honestly. Which... play video games, make YouTube videos, and work out. That's my life right now. And I think my next video I'm gonna make, I'm debating whether to make another Steam forum video or whether I should, or I should. Oh my gosh, do you mind? Where's that even from? I'm also thinking about revisiting the F-15A. Make another F-15A video. Just for fun. Military science? That's very cool, dude. Are you at, must be like a... Colorado Springs? Or, Baltimore? If you're not military, or if you're not in one of the military academies, oh my gosh, I do not like this map. I don't know where that was. There we go. Found you. All right, 120 millimeter, 155 millimeter APFSDS. Poked a hole. Georgetown. Okay, I'm unfamiliar with that. But either way, congrats. And if you're a commissioned officer, thank you for your service. And if you're not yet and looking to be, that's happy for you, man. Feels good to be done, but if you're actually done with college, allow me, because I finished college a number of years ago, and I went straight from high school into college. Graduated in 4 years, and then afterwards, holy cow! Hello, XM800T. Hello. Can't get through his cupola. We're in trouble. For probably, geez, I can't even count. Maybe 8 years after I graduated college. Damn near 8 years. I would have nightmares about missing class. I would have. It was a recurring nightmare of I would be missing class, and then my parents are gonna kill me because they're paying for my education, and then like, oh man, I signed up for this class and I had no idea that I signed up for it, and I've been getting zeros the entire time. What? This was a recurring nightmare for probably 8 years, and apparently it's fairly common. You've been in education your whole life, and then you get out, your body doesn't really know how to cope with it, and so it'll just make up problems for you subconsciously to solve that don't actually exist. So, if you haven't been warned about that, allow me to be the first to warn you that that's what happens. That's what happened to me, and apparently it's fairly common. It doesn't happen to everybody, but somebody warned me, and I'm kind of glad they did, because, well, anyway, I don't really get them anymore. It's been probably 10 years since I graduated college. You have that to look forward to. Well, somebody has to know how to kill the bad guys for when the barbarians are at the gate. We need officers that studied people like Erwin Rommel and George Patton and Yamamoto. We know how to kill the bad guys better than they know how to kill us. Oh shit. Okay, well, yeah, I hate to not to be a psychologist here, because I'm not a psychologist, however. You are a mark for getting these recurring nightmares. I'm sorry, man. Allow me to extend my condolences, and you're not the only one. You're not the only one who who has suffered through that. Eventually it'll go away, though. They will go away. Now imagine if you're in the military, you'll go through it all again when you eventually get out. This like Bren 30 caliber. Hey. Forgot to turn on CCIP. Or is he just giving an air show? Where are you getting shot from, brother? Oh, there you are. Later. This thing is not very fast. Working for Raytheon. Good man. Good man. That's probably the right move. So the really unfortunate thing about military service in the United States, I guess military service anywhere, is the most capable. The military can't keep the most capable around. They just can't pay well enough to do it, you know? If you're a really smart, I don't know. Like if you're a really smart logistics person with a lot of experience with that, why wouldn't you just go work for UPS, work a third as much and get paid 10 times what you'd be making in the military? Not to use UPS as an example, throw them under the bus, but the military is you can't compete for talent with the private sector. It's just an unfortunate reality of the way things are. Oh. Yeah, fun fact about me, I've had the paperwork filled out and signed 2 separate times to go into 2 separate branches of the military. Both times I just never turned it in. Because well, you and I probably made the same calculation. Nothing against it, just I thought my opportunities would be better in the private sector. So whether I made the right decision or not, I don't know. What's up, Levi Athan? Yep, we're doing the British tree. Some tea and crumpets. We're gonna be speaking proper English. Oh, my game crash? Hello? I'm collecting something, you're right. Collecting spades at British 8.3 like they're going out of style. Collecting spades at Sweden 12.0 as well. Those are going out of style, I heard, so I gotta get as many as I can. Alright, please say I'm playing against Germany. Please. Give me some Germany opponents. Yes, and Sweden. All right, life's good. Join Space Force. Yeah, I considered that too. But it's too late now. I'm way too deep in the private sector and I'm way too comfortable. I could technically commission as an officer in multiple branches and do part-time military and work part-time, but part of the reason I didn't turn in the paperwork once is I did the math and I'm like, wow, I'd just be making so much more working at my current position than I would in the military. Even as an officer, that just not worth it. And I would just end up being resentful of why am I even doing this? What? How are you alive? Yep. That's a Ricketten. Fuck! I die on Zoom just at the worst time. No. That's an odd angle for him to hold. In my defense, that's my cope. What's up, Bill Prasky? Yeah. What else is new? Honestly, I am actually dirt broke on SL, so it would be nice. I'm just kidding. That's wild. Were you like an armored museum? Actually, this is a T-62. It's a cool tank. This is a Stridswagen 121. It's a cool tank. It sounds kind of meaningful, actually. I'd like a job like that. But technically, I got the, I don't know. On the last note is my company does a lot of contracting for various branches of the military. A lot. We provide a service that I'm pretty sure the military can provide for itself, but it's just way more efficient if we just do it than having their own guys do it, which is testament to how well my megacorp is run. Like infinite budget. Infinite budget, infinite resources. This Ricketten is still alive, brother. There we go. Now he's dead. Is that him? That was him. Could have gone sooner. I think I waited too long. What, he's not dead? Heck. Yo. Yeah. So anyway, I ended up kind of doing the same job I would have been doing for the Air Force, but for a megacorp, and well, I kind of just ended up working for the Air Force anyway. But the Air Force, of course, among other branches, not just the Air Force. It's many branches. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Dang it. That engine noise hadn't distracted me. That would have been mine. Wait, this guy just barrels around this corner. Kind of a dick move to be camping right here, but come out of there. That's where it's gonna come out of. Can't be that many of these guys left. Oh man. Well, that sucks. What's up, Michael? What's up, ZP? What's up, the Mainer? Good to see you guys. Oh man. Wait, I thought I had two teammates here. It's my own fault. If I'm in their spawn, it's up to me. If I don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. Infinite budget. Yes. Infinite budget. Infinite debt, more like. Oh, Demeter, I'm sad to report. Started playing XCOM. And you died on your first mission. You got like 5 kills and then died. You got actually one clicked by a boss. It was really heartbreaking. I was pissed. I almost restarted the level, but then I didn't want to. I wanted to save my save scumming for when my whole squad got wiped. So you've been memorialized. You actually did nothing wrong. It's actually not your fault. You were on Overwatch and she just ran up to you and then sliced you in half. You didn't even shoot at her, and then I realized that Overwatch doesn't count for this boss specifically. And I was like, what? Huh? That was my answer. It was really heartbreaking. What's up, Mo? Oh, you like that? Good. Glad you liked it, bud. Glad you got a laugh out of it. That's what it's there for. Hey, oh, this map. This map has been the source of many dopamine hits. On the subject of videos, I have a video uploaded that's scheduled to go live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. It's a shit post about the F-15E. Because I was having a bunch of bad games, and I was like, nope. I'm just gonna make it into a meme to cope about it, so that's what I did. Oh, you're in good company, Mo. You're in good company. I don't know anything about this tank game either. That's what makes it so entertaining. Most people don't know about it. They just come in here because I get mad sometimes, and then people laugh when I get mad. Here's the plan. Do I have Germany? Yes, please. All right, so if I just go right up this, sometimes nobody ever watches this angle right here. If I'm lucky, there'll be a light tank that tries to traverse this, and I'll kill him. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this game, though. But I'm just going to keep going. And then eventually I'll get to a big rock right here. See all these guys on the left? Yeah. Did he see it? Hopefully not. Oh yeah, he saw it. He's moving away. Dang it. Sometimes there's like 4 or 5 dudes just stacked up right there. Where was he? Oh my goodness, I didn't even see him. That's unfortunate. Well. Time to stock grind. Yeah, sometimes. Like half the time. There's just a stack of them and they have no idea I'm there. But some dude on, some dude uploaded a YouTube video of him in the ZA35 doing exactly that, but on the other side of the map. So he'd be driving towards me and then hit it, sitting at, I think it's this rock right here. He got a nuke in like a minute and 4 seconds or something. No, it was just under 2 minutes from the respawn. So I think people, after that dropped, I think people check that rock now. Or people are less inclined to just hold W onto C blindly. At this rank, at least. A 2-footer. Man, there's something about a fish that you caught. It just tastes so much better. Caught fish in Alaska before, and then I've eaten it, and it's like... Even my shitty cook job is... It just, I don't know, something about it. Maybe it's my pride, my ego. It's like, I did this. I fulfilled my purpose as a hunter-gatherer. I provided food and resources that just makes it taste so good. Michael's doing Japan. Do I think Japan is a good tree? I think you have to be good to grind it the correct way. I did not grind it the correct way. I ground it by buying a Fuji and then doing that and then acing the Fuji on the way up. I like Japan. I was playing it earlier. The Achilles heel. So here's the strengths of Japan. I don't know what BR you're trying to play, but if you're oh, come on. Oh, I got an assist. That's cool. If you're trying to do top tier, Japan top tier is really good. You have to know how to use it, though. I would play it a lot like I play this. High speed flanking. Because the strengths are, they're fast, and you have a 4-second autoloader. 4 seconds! Heck? Right there, right? There we go. 4 seconds. The drawbacks are the armor is pretty thin. You can't really resist a lot. Your turret traverse is super slow. And the first stage magazine is, I believe, only 14+1. So you can just, you can blow through the entire magazine in, what, 4x14? That's a little over a minute. You bought the Fuji? Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun grind. The Fuji is very good. Really annoying. Really freaking annoying if you have the patience to actually go through a flank. Like on Maginot Line, South Spawn, if you can get on that hill that overlooks the enemy spawn, you can get probably 7 or 8 kills before they even know you're there. And if you can think in terms of individual fights, if you know where to aim, it serves you really well. Because the JM33, it's not the greatest dart, but it can get through pretty much anything. It just doesn't sprawl very well. So if you know, like for example, if somebody's kind of out in the open, but they're not looking at you, if you go for the driver or the engine, and then a 4-second reload, then you can go for the middle of it once they've stopped. Or like if they're close to cover or something, and then if they're out in the open, you can go for the barrel. So it usually takes more than one click to kill stuff, but if you know where to aim, it's really good. Well, there you go. Well, if you know where to shoot, then it's OP. People say they don't like it, but I disagree. I really like it. Just understand when you get to Japan top tier, it's instead of 1 Fuji and just oneing and dunning and leaving, you get like 3 or 4, and you 3 or 4 and done, and it's the same thing. So that's what grinding it gets you. That's pretty much it. If you've experienced the Fuji, you pretty much experience everything that Japan has to offer. So if I was playing it, if I had a Fuji and that was it, I would just focus on enjoying the game as it is instead of trying to hurry up and grind. Because it's just more of the same up there. Yep, that's my 11.3 lineup. Wow. You couldn't believe it. I don't know what their anti-air is. They have the Type 93. That's all I know about, though. I think that's it. 9.7 or something. That looks like fun just for the memes. It's a nice poem, Pranox. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. The Type 87, I think. It's like the Isuzu. Oh no, that's Chinese. Actual like Isuzu box truck, but they took the box off and put like Stinger missiles on the back of it or something. Hang on, let me find it. Hey, oh my god, I got parts. We have parts. Man, it's so nice down here. The things grind out so fast. This one. This thing. This is the best card in the game. What does Japan have? Type 81? Oh yeah, it's 11.3. It looks like I'm in the middle of grinding it. Yeah, same thing. This looks a little bit more robust though. It looks like a little bit more military than the Isuzu truck. I'll take my reward, thank you. Oh, I don't know what to do on this map. I haven't played this map at this BR in a while. I think I'll go... Who am we playing against? Yeah, let's just go that. Falcon. Sounds good. You know what I'm talking about? I think I will do the F-15A video next. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know what it's going to be like, but... Some folks are born. Thank you. Yeah, Michael. Exactly. Exactly. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. We kind of had that figured out in World War II. Why did we stop? Maybe the chassis wasn't robust enough to support. I keep on saying robust and support. Oh my god, I have brain rot. To support the gun and all the ammunition, maybe need to be a heavier chassis. We have that now. The Patriot missile system, I think, is all wheeled. The HIMARS system is all wheeled. It can only carry one versus the M2, like one Atacams versus the M270, but something the Russians never understood is that heavy armor on everything doesn't make it good. It just makes your supply lines spread more thin. Makes your army less mobile. But I don't know, the Russians don't understand a lot about warfare. The Russian military is like 95% combat units and 5% logistics. Logistics are such an afterthought. That's why when they invaded Ukraine, it was like 5 minutes in, it's like, oh, where's our food? Well, we don't have any because we can only feed our troops when they're inside our own borders. Oops. The U.S. military is like 80% logistics, and even on the 20% that are combat units, 90% of them aren't trigger pullers. They're logistics people within the combat units. It's crazy to think about how powerful our logistics is. You know, the U.S. military on short notice can deploy a tactical Burger King anywhere in the world in like 14 hours. I really wouldn't peek that corner if I were you. I'm gonna peek it though. Unlucky, bro. My crew's better somehow. This isn't even that good of a crew. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I got a full crew. How'd I tank that? That's not a joke, by the way. I mean, it is funny, but it's not a joke. Because the U.S. military from the beginning has understood the importance of logistics. Oh my goodness, you got him with the artillery strike. Okay, I guess technically, tactical Burger King is a joke. It's more of a strategic Burger King. Because it's not helping tactics, it's helping strategy. Know the difference, guys. Come on, we got a military science graduate in here. Explain the difference between tactics and strategies, sir. He's fishing. Oh, I'm sorry. Celebratory fishing segment. Oh my goodness, bro. That's a German main right there. You're fishing and writing limericks. God, you love to see it. I haven't seen the strategic Dollar General, but I have seen the Burger King. It's honestly terrifying if you're not an American or not part of NATO and your enemy can deploy a Burger King anywhere in the world. It's a terrifying thought. This guy gonna check his corner? Hopefully not. Oh, show me your flank. Thank you. Oh, through the mantlet of a T-95E1. Oh, bro, not like this. You actually hate to see that. Yeah, because think about it. You're out here worrying about feeding your dudes. And, like, yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh, man. I'm gonna go... Oh, man, I should have just stuck it. That was bad. GG's. Because, like, if you're I don't know, some Eastern traditional military, and you're thinking about wartime rations for your troops, it's like, well, we're gonna give them something calorie dense, long shelf life, not easily spoiled, just like salted blocks of calories that are horribly tasteless, and probably some kind of purified water that doesn't really taste like water, but it won't make you sick. If you're lucky. Meanwhile, the U.S. is just flying a C-17. Yeah, you can get a Whopper. Whopper, no pickles. Hot French fries. Just showing total dominance over the idea of strategic warfare. Is the M44 good? I don't know. I haven't used it. I think it's more of a meme tank, but I mean, I am partial to meme tanks, let's be honest here. This is a pro meme tank stream. Oh, T-32. I can't wait to die to it. I can... Oh. Wait. Oh boy. Well, couldn't get his engine. Go somewhere else. Poor hamster is having a heart attack. Quick, give it another Red Bull. There's some funny people that play this game. Sometimes I just look in chat and realize I missed a bunch of funny stuff. Had a fun game, mouse. Wait, there's a mouse. Oh god. Wait, there's a mouse. Where did it end up? It's just wait. It's right here. It made it all the way here. The whole game. Oh yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why you'd spawn a mouse this game or ever. The meme value is pretty good though. Wait, YouTube, can I search War Thunder as a game? Okay. I want to browse War Thunder as a game. Oh, you can do... Oh, I didn't realize you could do this. Hey, we're the second biggest live stream of War Thunder. God, you'd love to see that. I didn't realize you could sort by game. I've been complaining for a long time about YouTube not allowing you to do this, and I think you've been allowed to do it the whole time, and I'm just ignorant. But very aggressive in my ignorance. And it's not my fault. It's everybody else's fault. I also did nothing wrong. Let's see, is this a full down tier? It is. I don't know why I just got reminded of playing back when I used to stream CS. You know, and most streams I'd have, I don't know, 1 or 2 people hanging out, chatting, whatever, watching. I don't like to bring attention to the viewer count because I only cared about it when I was really new. The problem with Twitch is that it's really hard to ignore because that's how you're ranked in the directory. You're ranked by your viewer count. So I felt very special when like I would have 6 or 7 viewers. Oh my gosh, what? I'd have 6 or 7 viewers and I would go from the very bottom of the directory to almost the very top. I'd be visible when you would refresh the directory. I'd be there and you'd see my face. Oh. sorry, Sturm. I don't know why I just got reminded of that. Feeling special. I hate it because it's such a bad thing to do. It's such a bad thing to do as a streamer. Like you're not supposed to look at it and shouldn't need anybody to tell you that. It's very obvious right from the beginning that staring at the view count or drawing any attention to it is bad. Yeah. You ever want to sit there and complain that the view count's too low? You never want to act surprised when it gets up high, but a lot of the mechanics of Twitch specifically, and unfortunately, actually for better or worse, I don't know if it's unfortunate, they set the meta. So, viewer count, live viewer count is what matters. But you can't really talk about it because it's bad taste. Because it's like commodifying. I've talked about this a lot. It's commodifying your the people that are hanging out, you know? Whatever. There are also people that just don't care and just do it anyway, and it's... Oh my goodness. What? Oh my... Really? All right, bruh, come here. Actually, you know what? No, we're doing this. No, it's behind the chieftain's very, very thin steel. A British tank with power to feel. In War Thunder's fight, he's a force of pure might. Each shot lands true, his foe's fate sealed. Well, there we go. So dog explained. Yeah, so new meta game. You ready? Here's the new meta. When I start getting mad at this game, I'm gonna do this thing where I log off. I know it's a crazy idea. You might want to check me into a mental hospital or something, because that's just so far out there. I'm gonna do this thing where once I stop having fun, I'm just gonna stop playing. It's it's like as I go play through this game more and more, that moment becomes much easier to define. I can call it within about 2 or 3 games that I start to get upset. The pinnacle of that, of course, being when I got a nuke on stream, but if you weren't watching, you couldn't even tell. You'd have thought that I was just getting farmed. Because I was actually just raging the entire time. Up to, including, and after I dropped the nuke. I was upset after I dropped the nuke, and I said out loud, I was like, I feel like I lost that game. I was just raging the whole time. Yeah, that's, it's time to stop the stream. Time to play something else. Time to start up Rain World or... Oh my god, are you serious, brother? Where am I getting shot from? Right. Oh, you'd be surprised, Mo. You would be real surprised, brother. The rage is palpable. The salt is... You can taste it. All you can taste is salt. You'll know when you see it. You stick around long enough, you'll see it. You're like, oh, I see. I see. Oh, come on. Yeah. That's right. Dive away. This is a big old... Oh my god, it's a big... Is that, oh, look at this guy. I don't even know if I can take him down. What? Am I think I'm... Oh no, bro. BB-238. Yeah, yep. That's pretty meaningful. That was a meaningful segment. Alright, well, this game is pretty much over. This is also my favorite lineup. I'll play 12-0 Sweden and get matched with Team US, and I'll start raging. It won't take long. It'll take like 2 games. I'll take 1 game like, oh, whatever. That's a mulligan. Then the second game, I'm like, what are we doing, boys? Does homeboy know he has IRST? He doesn't have to aim. I've actually never seen a BV-238 in game. I really shouldn't have shot it down. That was a party foul. Dude, 1.0 China is so much fun. He can penetrate me with the no! How would he live, bro? How'd he live? Alright, last shot, golden arrow. Send me back to the hangar, M48. That counts. They have MLRS. Not M270, but, where are you? Who plays this thing? A little hard to aim, but this exists as something you can play as. True gamer. God. Oh, okay. Glad you're having fun, Pranox. Yeah, Stribes is banging the gong about how Russia, their air tree, actually their ground tree as well, they've kind of reached what the modern stuff is. Unless you want to, unless you want to take the T-14. Claim that the T-14 needs to be added to the game because it's more modern. Okay, fine. But barring that, we've kind of reached the modern Russia, but we have not yet reached modern US. In fact, we haven't even reached the same similar weird vehicles of the US tree. The current Abrams, the most modern Abrams in service, is so far beyond the T90M and stuff. So, and the air tree is even worse. Like the F-15E outclasses anything in the Russia tree, and yet the most modern Russian jet is in the Russia air tree right now. So U.S. still has the newest model of F-15, the F-18, A, C, and E, and as well as the F-22 and F-35. What's up, Sam? Oh, he doesn't know about 8.3 UK. It's okay. This is a terrible lineup. That's what I thought until I started playing it. Every time somebody would play against me with this lineup, I would just wreck them. I was like, why are people playing as these anti-aircraft guns and aiming them down and trying to kill tanks so that you won't do it? And then I started playing as it. I was like, oh. People don't know how to counter it. Just, by the way, the counter strat, if somebody does this to you, the counter strat, very simple. You look at them and then you click on them. 2 steps. Really? They all die. Oh my gosh, nothing left for me. Yeah, that's what they've done. Dogsplained. And yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing you can't really balance in a game is Russian equipment doesn't work. It doesn't function. Oh my goodness. Oh, dang it. Unlucky. That was a big boy. Oh, whatever. I was watching something that is really interesting to me is all the 4K drone footage from Ukraine, because a battle will happen and both sides will be pointing drone cameras at the enemy's vehicles or enemy infantry or whatever they're shooting at, and they'll film it blowing up, and then they'll upload videos to YouTube of this absolutely tasteless color commentary of like the Russian dogs have, you know, bit the dust and they did not expect that, you know. It's just like, oh god, these are 17-year-old conscripts given no chance whatsoever, just sent into the meat grinder. Like there's nothing funny about this, nothing entertaining. I just find the drone footage to be interesting. And I just wonder, dang it. M50, nice. And I just wonder what is going through these guys' heads in the weeks leading up to, you know, this battle. I imagine, you know, you get something like a T-72, even the more modern ones like the T-72B3. It's like, well, there's an oil leak somewhere that we can't find. We're not given the tools to maintain it. So the crew compartment just smells terrible and it gets in our eyes and it burns our eyes. But we're not given protective equipment and we're not allowed to, you know, take it apart and maintain it. They just told us to get in there. Thermal optics have been broken forever. Half the screen doesn't work. The fire control system is aiming to the left for no reason. The computer's glitched. We have a fouled plug, so there's a cylinder that's not performed. It doesn't have like the compression it needs to. Again, we can't maintain the engine. For some reason, this tank pulls to the left, so the driver has to sit there and hold it all the way to the right. The air conditioning, heating system, that went out weeks ago, so we've just been freezing our asses off. And that's the real problem. That's the real problem that the Russian military has, is that their equipment does not work. They do not maintain it. And I know that because of the Moskva, that cruiser, or maybe it's a destroyer, I don't know. It's sunk in the Black Sea. There's 2 missiles. 2 missiles. How did 2 missiles sink a ship that size? Should have enough sea whiz to defeat 2 missiles. That should be trivial, but no. Why? Because the sea whiz doesn't work. Because none of it works. Because it broke years ago and they just never bothered to fix it. Well, whatever. And so the ultimate Russian propaganda in this game is that this equipment actually functions. Bro, what? That's the wet dream right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow, we have a whole battalion of tanks and every single one of them functions to specs. You know, all the guns work. They don't jam. The autoloaders don't need to be basically manually loaded because they actually function. I don't want to sound like I'm dunking on the Russians, because I genuinely feel bad for the people that are, maybe they join the army voluntarily and they think like, oh, I'm gonna go fight or whatever, and then they get given this equipment and they're like, what, really? You want me to fight a war with this? Yep. There's the meat grinder. Drive that direction. There's a minefield out there. I know. Drive that direction. And then these, I mean, how many lives have been ended prematurely because of this? I know, I get it, that's war. I don't know, I just don't like it. I just don't like thinking about it. What's up, Xandrini? Sorry, I'm ranting now. I can split my attention between my rant and the game, but not the rant, the game, and chat. So I'm sorry I haven't been reading it. That's what Sea Power did. That's what I was going. That game Sea Power, they had to very heavily restrict what the U.S. can do and the Western navies could do, and they had to just make up a bunch of stuff about the Russian navies or the Eastern navies, specifically the Russians. They just had to make up features of the. Wow, I shot my own missile out of the air. That is crazy talk. You might just want to J out, dude. Or not. Make me waste a missile. Sounds good. Don't do it. It'll work. Now, but the Chinese, I do not think the same about the Chinese that I do about the Russians. The Chinese understand the importance of logistics and maintenance. The Russians do not, and that is the core of 90. Well, okay, not 90% of the problems. A lot of their problems. If the Russian military could understand the importance of maintenance and logistics, and they could have their army not be as corrupt, they would be. It would be really scary, but nope. Okay, you say that, Dogsplain, but remember, I think it was in 2006, the Chinese surfaced an attack sub right next to an aircraft carrier in the Pacific Ocean. They just, oh, there's a submarine there. That was fairly recent. Okay, but civil maintenance and logistics is different from military maintenance and logistics, of course. It helps. Anyway. I guess, yeah, this is barn on 20 years ago. And I heard that story when it was only 10 years old. Now it's almost 20 years old. So. Okay, like it a little bit transfers over, but you can have one without the other. And you might be right, but not to the okay, you might be right. I'll be willing to concede that you are correct, just not to the level that the Russians have. I mean, the Russians were so bad, they went like 20 miles into Ukraine, and then they couldn't go any further because they didn't have any food. The Chinese are not like that. The Chinese would be able to get pretty far into a neighboring country before they ran their supply lines completely dry. Alright. Well, time to guess. Where do you think? I'm thinking right there. Bombs away. I'm gonna team kill somebody with that, aren't I? Please don't drive underneath it. Hey, there's an enemy that drove underneath it right there. Bye-bye. I just got back from China. I understand what you're saying, Dogsplained. I'm not gonna tell you you're outright wrong, because you're not. But I do not have the same degree of criticism for the Chinese that I do the Russians. And I guess maybe we're wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe they try and invade Taiwan or something and then get totally bogged down and you're like, I told you so. Told you. It's like, well, okay, sure, whatever. No, there's no Twitch, Pranox. This is it. It's just me talking to myself. Literally me just ranting to myself, and then sometimes people write stuff in chat to derail me or egg me on, one or the other. Yeah, no, there's only one stream. I don't stream on Twitch. I'll never stream on Twitch again. Screw that website. I have no interest. It was fun until, well, I don't want to keep repeating myself. I've told that story about a million times. It was fun right up until the moment that it wasn't. And I remember the moment it wasn't. What's up, Panzer Kampfwagen? Tiger Ossif. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Yeah, the Europeans are just waking up. They're on their commute to work right now. They're on the train. On the tube. I don't know what train is in German. On el train. For le baguette. Again, the Chinese I saw when I was over there like a week ago. They were eating. They were buying 30-pound bags of freeze-dried, sliced up anything they could dig out of the ground. Anything they could dig out of the ground, they would slice it up, freeze-dry it, salt it, and sell it in 30-pound bags, and they'd eat it as food. The Chinese are some tough bastards. If I was in a foxhole and on the other side of the battlefield in another foxhole was a Chinese infantry, that would not be that would not fill me with joy. Like, oh, thank God, it's an easy opponent. that's not how I would be thinking. Guys are out swimming around in a river that is so polluted, I would probably die. If I even sniffed it, they're like swimming around in it like it's nothing. Freaking bulletproof immune systems. This helicopter. There's a Cobra over here. No, I didn't try any street food in China. I wasn't ballsy enough. I think next time I go there I will. However, the place that Megacorp puts me up at, it's a pretty wealthy area in terms of Chinese standards. Oh my goodness, is there a helicopter taking A? Oh, there was. Oh, what a legend. So I don't want to say it's a rich area, but by Chinese standards, it's absolutely where the wealthy, white, Western capitalist businessmen stay when they're in China on business. I don't want to say I'm super rich or anything, but from what I've seen oh no, bro. I can't get around this. Of course. Of course he gets the dice roll. So yeah, anyway, there's not a lot of street food, but I did see a relatively, I don't want to say it was a poor area. I would consider it poor, but I don't think by non-Western standards it was very poor, but, or excuse me, by Western standards it's very poor. By non-Western standards, I think it was pretty average, pretty median. I did see some of the food that they were selling, and I was like, yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go eat at the restaurant right next to the hotel and have beef stir fry instead. I felt like a piece of shit eating it while I was. Like, yep. Yep, definitely. Oh man. There are mouths up here still? Yep. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, dog's playing 1,000,000%, brother. M103, I can't get through that. Oh, that's a radiator dead. It's hard to convey that if you've never traveled out of the country, but I've been to enough I don't wanna say poor places that, oh my god, no way, another mouse. Come on, brother. The same one? Yeah. Look at the eyes. Okay, that's fun. Like, you travel even to Mexico, you see people like, I don't know, homeless, living off their, basically what's on their back, and that's it. That's all they have. And that's, I don't want to say that's an abnormality. Like, you see a homeless person, you assume most people don't live like that here. And you're right. And, you know, a doctor has a lot of property or whatever. That's not the way in other parts of the world. Like a doctor in India, man, if you get a 2-bedroom apartment, oh man, you are like basically like a slave owner at that point. Not to use India as an example, throw them under the bus, but it's just a great example of what I'm talking about. Yeah, and really all it takes... Can I leave yet? Oop. Oh, 100% dog's plane. 100%. That's why in the West, we think about, like, Chinese people specifically not having a lot of respect for our personal boundaries, like our bubble. And they'll, like, crowd you standing in line and stuff. And the reason for that is I saw with my own eyes. Like, yeah, they don't have the luxury of personal space there because there's no room for anything. It's fun seeing cities like Shanghai and Guangzhou and Shenzhen, Hong Kong from the air. Hong Kong not so much, but just take Shanghai. And then you come back and you see a city like Denver or Anchorage, or Seattle, even like Los Angeles or Chicago. And it's not even in the same galaxy. It looks like, after seeing Shanghai, it looks like it looks like a city like Denver or Chicago is just a tiny little, like, collection of buildings that's surrounded by vast nothingness where there's just nothing there. Really amazing how that put that into perspective. Yeah, and ultimately, not to Godwin's law myself here, but it's what that's what really bothers me about people like DSP. It really pisses me off to see somebody like DSP, an actual human piece of garbage that's been offered all of this. Like Ludwig World Order said it. If you grew up, oh, here we go. We're gonna get a kill here. Yep. Sorry, brother. I know you're probably working on a nuke, but oh no, you're not. It's been given all this. Like if you were born in a Western country that speaks English as your native language, you have already won the lottery. That is a lottery win already. And you have things like take for example running water. Like how far along in human history did we have to go until fresh water in a place of residence was a thing at all? And it took till the Romans to do that with the aqueduct, and that was like a crazy piece of technology. It was difficult to replicate after the fact, and then eventually it wasn't until probably the 1910s maybe until that became normalized. And when was the last time you have ever thought about, or I guess seriously worried about where your next meal is going to come from? And even if you're dirt broke and you can't afford your next meal, like that's about as close as any of us would ever get. We consider that to be worst case. But I'm talking about I don't know what I'm going to eat next. I don't know when my next meal is going to be. Most of us have never seriously thought about that. And you have things like a climate-controlled place of residence. You've got running water that's drinkable, by the way. You're not going to get sick. You have food storage, where you can store weeks, if not months, if not years of food that's good, high-quality food in your house. And then we can even go further by saying, well, we got high-speed internet access in our homes. We've got all this information. We've got entertainment. We've got all these Western comforts. I try not to take any of them for granted because I know each and every one of them took hundreds of years. It's unlucky because I made 100 T. They don't die here. And then you have somebody like DSP that's like, all right, well, not only do I have all of these, but I was given the opportunity. Like, okay, I'm gonna derail again. Think about the prospect of opportunity, like concept of opportunity. That's such a weird idea to everybody else that's not specifically in the United States, even in England. England is a westernized country, but opportunity doesn't exist there like it exists here. You can be born the poorest person in the United States and die the richest person. The opportunity is plentiful. It's everywhere. You can't avoid it. And it's just who we are. Like, we're so... Oh, come on. But anywhere else, that's not something that they think about. Like, if you're born poor, guess what? You're gonna die poor, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it without taking massive risks, like committing crimes and, I don't know, becoming part of something like an organized, well, I guess, crime. And yet, this person was offered the opportunity to have infinite resources, sitting on his ass at home and doing nothing productive. He didn't have to go out and break his back pouring concrete. He didn't have to, lay lay large sections of pipe underground. You have to dig a ditch. Nothing productive. Sit on his ass, get drunk, and play video games. And yet he wants to complain. Like, he's the one that's suffering. Like, oh, my life is so hard. That is why. That is what really gets under my skin about DSP specifically. Okay, can I leave? I'm just like fucking ranting. I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm just gonna leave, actually. We're gonna play 12-0 Sweden. Yes. Yeah, he didn't have to lay he didn't have to lay pipe as his wife either. Maybe tonight he made her put on the Hogan wig. It's like, all right, honey. Anyway. No, that okay. You're we can play if you want, Dog Explain. You want to hop on? We can play a few games of China Reserve. Sending DSP to work on an oil rig would be a start. But it's not so much about DSP specifically, it's about what he represents. And he represents the absolute worst of Western gluttony, of taking all these things for granted, having no clue what it takes to grow food, to harvest food. He doesn't even know how to cook it. He doesn't know how to make mashed potatoes. You know what his wife's favorite food is? Mashed potatoes. He doesn't know how to fucking make mashed potatoes. They've been married for 5 years at this point. Doesn't know how to make mashed potatoes. Think about that one for a moment. And in a just society, somebody like DSP would just be left to starve. But where's my next meal? You're not getting one. Sorry. What have you done to earn a meal? A meal requires input, a lot of input from a lot of different people. Requires somebody to grow the seeds, harvest the seeds, plant them, water them, fertilize them, harvest them, ship them, distribute them, package them. And most people say, well, you know, I do something else and give productivity back into the system that I take from. That's why I deserve my next meal. I'm a concrete pourer. I build stuff. I maintain the electrical grid. DSP, he just sits on his ass and begs for money. And yet still feels so entitled to his next meal. Like, yeah, I deserve that meal. It's like, well, somebody had to work for that. Somebody had to work to give you that. What do you think? Why do you think you... God damn, I didn't realize I was so exposed over there. Why do you think you deserve somebody else's work so that you can just subsist for another day? Ultimately, that's all he is. Just a waste of resources. Just day by day, just wasting our oxygen and wasting our food. Wait, what am I kidding about? Yeah. You're good. And if you want to analyze that a little further, there might be something in there. What I said about, you might be able to tie that back into why I don't stream on taking L's anymore. Just because it's just too frustrating. Because he'll never get it. He'll never get it. His dents will never get it. That's why I have no respect for his dent heads. Anyway. That's correct. Yes. So his wife, his mom wife, if you will, that he loves very much, more than anything else in the world, he has a meaningful relationship with. She's also a swimsuit model, by the way. She's 400 pounds, but she's a swimsuit model. Sound good? Sounds good. Favorite meals, mashed potatoes. He does not know how to cook it. Mashed potatoes. Given, I didn't know how to make real mashed potatoes until HelloFresh. Shout out, by the way. Still working on that sponsorship. It's not like it was that hard. Just cut them up, boil them, and then smash them. It's really not much more difficult than that. You can add things like sour cream. But if I wanted to explain it, it would take me... I don't know. It would take me maybe 2 minutes to explain if I wanted to explain how to make the hard kind. My goodness, come on. Nice spall liner, by the way. Wait, no, I got a better idea. I said I wouldn't do this on stream anymore, but I lied. I'm gonna do it again. Is there a Eurocopter dead? MI8's dead. I think there's still another helo up. Yep. What's up, Perez? That's right, yeah, none of the good streamers are on right now, am I right, guys? Oh, frick. Alright. I've never gotten one of these before, so this will be number 1. Come on, K50. He's got rockets. Alright, so he's gonna do a rocket attack. He might survive it. Find the... Is that it? Yep. 35 versus what? Let's try 45. Then where did you go? There you are. All right. All right, 4,500 meters it is. Now we wait. Now's the boring part. It'll be worth it if I can get one though. Perfect. This will give me plenty of time to continue my rant. I don't even remember what I was ranting about. My mom wife. But oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. So what about mashed potatoes out of the box? That's the only stuff I made growing up. But I knew how to make that. I didn't even know how to make that. Think about that. Literally add water on a pot on the stove and turn the stove on. That's it. It's even simpler. You don't have to cut up any potatoes. He doesn't know how to do that. Yeah, that's the plan, Dogsplain, but I think that K50 got shot down. I think our SPA is doing some work right now. Another air alert. Did you watched the wrestling show earlier, Dogsplain? You got anything to say about that? Oh, that's not it. That's it right there. Well, again, legendary line from the Almighty Tevin. It's stuck with me. The worst thing you can do is try and help him. Good night, Pranox. Good seeing you again, brother. We'll see you around. Nobody's gonna land. Yeah, the only things worth noting was Fat Man was like, what do you think about this hot, sexy female wrestler? And he's like, oh, well, let me tell you about Randy Savage or something. It's really, really funny. Just completely avoided talking about sexy women on purpose. Super meaningful. And then he's like, down from the Raptors is you. You never sold the account. He's like, no, I sold it. He's like, no, you didn't. They would have found it on whatever thing. And he goes, no, I did it behind the scenes. I did it undercover or something. And then he's like, wait a minute, you can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Like, they would have seen it. Somebody would have found it by now. Basically just called him a liar to his face. That was pretty funny, but it was not, the juice was not worth the squeeze. Well, brother, well, I got top tier Sweden now, so if you're trying to play, just let me know. You can hop in. I'll hop in your backpack really quick. I'm gonna go back to Britain after this, actually. I'm just not feeling the top tier right now. I kind of feel bad for Shouty Fat Man because he likes his wrestling, but unfortunately... Okay, my theory... If you enjoy professional wrestling and you're over the age of about 12, certainly if you're an adult and you still enjoy wrestling, I'm sorry, but you are what I would consider to be a man baby. And I have yet to see anybody disprove that, and I think the people that would disprove that wouldn't even speak up because they know I'm right, in general, as less of an absolute and more of a, yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately for Shouty Fat Man. Oh, come on, bruh. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You serious right now? Nope. Alright, brother. Sorry, brother. Oh my goodness, what was that? Premium T80? I don't know what I expected, honestly. Anyway, most of the people that enjoy wrestling are man babies, and so it's hard. If you actually like it, hard to find somebody who's not a man baby. So I understand why he doesn't want to... He doesn't want to just press DSP on WWE champions or whatever, because I don't have nobody to talk wrestling to. Brick. Oh my god, he chunked another one? He's not the same guys, right? Those are the same two guys as before. Pretty much gave him a free hit. I got US on my team. We're gonna play this game entirely on the back foot. Yeah, about $140 to $200,000. And he's still doing it, by the way. He's still spending all his money on that. That's why he begs for money so much. Like, where's it all go? What he meant, jpegs, baby. I'm a dirty DSP detractor though, so I know a lot of fun facts about that man that nobody really should know except for him. I guess we get some kills here. Take the pressure off, please. What's up, Das Carrot? Addiction can be a hobby. Sure. Oh no. I'm dead. Bro, where's the team? Where's anybody? They're pushing our spawn. I'm 6-0 and I'm getting my spawn push. I needed to get more kills if I wanted the right to lead my spawn. This is amazing. It's amazing. I told you, what is this, my second game of Sweden? My second game with top tier and I'm already getting salty. And so that's how it happens. Just what happens. You get on Team US and he found me. He's got one more shot. If he doesn't kill me, then or start a fire, then I get away. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can see him from both of our spawns, guys. And he was marked on the map. What the fuck are you doing? What are these kids doing? Look at the jeez. Jeez, man. Jeez. Jeez. That's such a fucking USA moment right there. I'm enjoying the USA main experience. Now guess what? That guy, he's just gonna absolutely wreck our entire spawn now. And yet we deserve it. I'm glad to see all my teammates die to this guy. No one likes Team USA? Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's that, okay, there's a lot that goes into it. First of all, Gaijin sets this game up. Okay, that's cool, dude. I'm just gonna leave. Nope, I'm not staying in that lobby. Time for China Reserve. Only if you're on. I'm not gonna go into Reserve tier without a new player. Hey, you're on? Hell yeah, brother. Let's run it. No, you actually, yeah, you come in my squad. You just have to promise to ready up, or else I'm gonna go toxic. I'll do this. Boom. So, this game, made by Russians. And if you want to sell your game in Russia, you have to not reflect poorly on the USSR. Or Russia in general, which means that all of the in-game performance of all these tanks, Russia has to be the best. It has to. Plain and simple. And that would be fine. Because, oh, what's this? A decal? Anyway. And I with that in mind, I think it's pretty well balanced because they definitely take they take a version of reality and they warp it pretty hard to make it somewhat balanced, but there's a lot of stuff that happens when you're playing against Russia where it's like, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, this game is very obviously biased in favor of the Russian tree. With that being said, the US tech tree is really good. The tanks are really good, and top tier tanks are very good, but there are a lot of things that they had to do again to take just warp reality a lot to make it balanced, like the Abrams shot trap, which is right under the you'll see in the top tier tanks. Like if you look here, this one doesn't really have one. I can't really move the thing, but one place you want to hit the tank is right underneath the gun right here. And it's a place where the shot like gets wedged and just goes into the crew compartment. It's a place where theoretically the armor is very thin. Well, the Abrams shot trap it's been demonstrated that you can't, like, it doesn't work. Like shooting the Abrams shot trap in real life does not work. They've demonstrated it. There's a big selling point of that specific tank. It doesn't work. Well, it's a one clicker with pretty much every single ammunition in this game. So, I mean, it's stuff like that. With that being said, though, the US tanks are really good, but that's not the real problem. The real problem is these things over here, these premium packs. So if you want to grind out these trees, like you can just play the low stuff, and then as you unlock stuff, you play it, or you can go down to the bottom right and you can buy a top tier pack, and you can grind out the tree way faster by just playing one tank up here. But they're like 70 or 80 bucks. And when you do that, you only have one tank in your lineup, which means you have one life, and then you're out of the game forever. Like after you die once, it's over. So what these people do is they're new, and they will buy a top tier pack, go one and done, and then they'll just be 0-1, and it'll be a useless teammate. So you'll look at Team US top tier, and half the team will be M1A1 clickbait, no kills, one death, out of the lobby, done. And so that makes it very difficult to win on Team US because there's so many people grinding out that tree with the top tier premium. But it gets worse because that might sound like it's a bad thing. Actually, it's a good thing for Gaijin because that keeps the USA win rate low, which means they can keep selling the game in Russia. So what they'll do is they'll release a top tier premium for Russia. And to avoid having the same problem, to avoid having Russia's win rate suffer, they'll put the US top tier premium on sale. So all the new players will just buy the US top tier premium. And there's nothing wrong with grinding out a tier of the premium. I've done it. But the issue is these players, like when you're down here at the reserve tier, this teaches you all the basics and you know how to play the game. And if you don't learn the basics here, you'll just never learn them and you'll get wrecked. Like if you learn 5 basic concepts, that might be enough to survive at reserve tier, but you need to know like 15 basic concepts to survive at top tier. And people just don't know, so they just get wrecked. So there we go. There you go. Gaijin is very concerned with keeping the US win rate as low as possible. And so they will do it in a way that makes them money. And so they just do this thing with top tier packs, put them on sale strategically to keep the USA win rate low. And it's terrible. It's US top tier is, I love the Abrams. I love playing as the Abrams. It is a miserable experience. Because 5 minutes into the game, there's only 3 of us left on this team, and there's still 15 on their team. That's fun. Just getting pushed back all the way to our spawn. That's why you see me playing top tier a lot. I'll look at the scoreboard and be like, oh great, Team US. Perfect. I'll be holding S the entire time and reversing, trying to fight my way out of spawn. What's up, Nightcore? Russian indie game called Me-Side. No, I'm not. Oh my god, is this real? Dog explained. Help! Help! I fucked up. You're gonna flip over too. Hey, you made it though. All right, hook me up. Heave! Hey, yes, we did it. All right, we're good. TY. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Corez. I promise you it's not worth it. It's a complete waste of time. Oh, man, he got my gun? Oh, he got my machine gunner. It's like... That's my best weapon is the 50 cal. You can just go up and 50 cal this guy. Got him. Get wrecked, kid. That was... Just ended that guy's career. Oh! He whiffed. He's right here. I marked him. My gunner's dead. There's another... I'm following you and I don't have a gunner, but I'm following you in anyway. Oh, it's an L3. An L3? Oh no, bro. Unlucky. Yeah, this street, yeah. Yeah, SF6, it's gonna be a while before I stream SF6. I tried to fire back up again today and I just wasn't feeling it. Then I couldn't get it to work on my Steam Deck and I'm like, oh god, what else could go wrong? I just need to watch more videos and then go back and go into training mode and then watch more videos and go back into training mode. It's just a lot to digest. For somebody that's never... Well, I played a ton of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Big fan of that game, but doesn't really carry over. Yeah. Yep, that's the plan. Thank goodness these things are so slow. Oh man, this DR is so wholesome. Look at that, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Alright, I'm not gonna fall off the cliff this time. I'm gonna go left around this little bunker. Oh my god, a little sweater in the Panzer II with all his little bushes. What the hell are you doing, bro? What are you doing up here? Go play with your 2A4M. It's embarrassing. Bet you this guy's level 100. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, so this kid's entire deal, look at this, goes into reserve tier as a relatively high level and just farms people that just farms new players. Actual piece of shit, by the way. Like these kind of people should uninstall the game. Like they're just ruining it for new players. Like I know that might seem rich coming from me. I'm playing as reserve, but like I'm not. What he's doing is objectively way worse. I've been playing War Thunder. Since 2022-ish. That's what I started playing when I hopped off DayZ. Oh. This fucking kid, he's camping the point, isn't he? Yeah, dude, you're really good at the game, dude. You should go professional. And loaded up your Panzer 2C with bushes. Going into reserve lobbies. So fucking embarrassing. It's actually so embarrassing. If I found out one of my friends would do this, I would judge them. I would actually talk shit to them and be like, yeah, you're a real fucking piece of work, dude. I'm just tanking right now, actually. How far was the airfield? Didn't even make it. My engine's about to seize up. I should just go. I should go full right now, and then I need to be flying VG. I don't know what that is though. I assume it's slower than what I'm going right now. My engine is about to seize. Bro, that's so embarrassing. If any of you guys were like, "Hey, you want to play?" and I was like, "Yeah, sure, join up," and I looked at your profile and I saw that, I would actually just boot you out of the squad. Would probably actually ban you from chat, and I would tell you to uninstall. That is so fucking. I am so embarrassed for that guy. I'm not kidding either. That's probably the single worst thing you could do in this game. All right. Probably a couple more games. Let's see. Live worldwide. Nah, my region. This guy. He's not even playing War Thunder, bruh. Ash River. Ash River is definitely one of the maps of all time. Nah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Dog explained. He doesn't care. He just wants to stroke his ego a little bit. I don't know. If you want to farm in this game, that's fine, but just going into reserve tier for the express purpose of ruining ruining new players' games so you can stroke your own ego. That is so embarrassing. Like, it's the equivalent of what I do at 8.3, but it's at 8.3 you should know better. At 1.0 people don't know better. It's DSP. It's buy it on PlayStation until you start getting matched up against good players, because the game starts to recognize your skill, and it's like, nah, I don't want this. I want to play against new players. People that just sit down and let me farm them. This guy. Do I run into cheaters? Yeah, I actually have. I ran into a cheater on stream once. It was pretty funny. All right, are you gonna be able to do this? He held his shot for that long. Well played, sir. I did run into a cheater on stream once. It was pretty funny because I recognized his name somehow from a cheater exposed video that I watched the day prior or something. So that was a pretty fun moment. But not really. Cheating doesn't really give you too much of an advantage. Yeah, having wall hacks is nice. But what it only really gives you an advantage against new players, or players that just don't know what they're doing. Like, yeah, you could sit behind a bunch of bushes as a self-propelled gun and like see through the bushes and shoot through the bushes to kill people. That's what happened to me. Actual obvious wall hacks. But Gaijin doesn't care because they'll let him play for a little bit, then they'll ban him because they know they'll come back, buy another premium to grind out the tree. And they can just repeat the process like all over again. But cheating is not, it's not as big of a problem in this game. If you're better, you'll just kill them even if they are cheating. Same with Halo. It's very similar to Halo. Long TTK, longer engagements. It's not like some Twitch action COD CS where, you know, if you can snap to the enemy player's head instantly, you can have a huge advantage. Oh, that's unfortunate. What? I know you have like a 5-minute reload time, brother. Yeah. But cheating is not that big of a deal in this game, in my opinion. Like, if you're just better, you'll just kill him. Like, if you're bad with cheats, you're just gonna have bad performance as a result. It is funny to watch cheaters play, though, because it's like, yeah, I see why you downloaded cheats. Like, I can see why. I can see why you felt like you needed them. This is really bad. Like, one guy bought the Vidar, which is a premium 155mm gun. And he did not know it had a laser rangefinder on it. So he was just guessing the entire time. Like, wow, yeah, that's rough, brother. No wonder you weren't having any success without cheats. The expose video on that guy specifically was really embarrassing. Yeah, that's cheaters in all games, actually. Watching DayZ cheater expose videos, it's really, it's like hard to watch. Because these cheaters want to LARP as being, you know, I'm really good at the game. Then you watch their gameplay, oh god, oh, no wonder, no wonder. You're gonna crash? Oh, I'll help you out, teammate. Come here. That's it. That's the ticket. Oh, come on, seriously? Okay, ain't gonna get me, brother. Get him with the 50 cal. Uh-oh. Lose your engine, bud? Unlucky. Hey, stuck the landing, though. Nope, I've lost him. Dag nabbit, he says. Ah! Yo, give me another dogfight. I want another dogfight. Should probably back off the power a little bit. I'm straight up overheating this engine. Usually I don't survive long enough to overheat the engine. There's one video of an escape from Tarkov cheater. Somebody called him out for having cheats. And so he's like, yeah, I'll show my device manager or whatever. I'll show my whatever. And he flipped his OBS from game capture to stream capture. Or no, from game capture to display capture. And then he reopened up Escape from Tarkov, but forgot to turn it back to game capture. So he's sitting there trying to dunk on all these people that are saying he has cheats. And then he goes back to display capture, and there's just ESP right there. You can see where all the players are. It's pretty funny. Yeah, don't play Tarkov. Just don't even bother. I love Tarkov. I just felt like when I was playing it that everybody knew where I was and I never knew where anybody else was. I thought it was a skill issue at first. I'm sure part of it was a skill issue, but then you figure out how many cheaters there are in that game. It's like, oh, that's why I felt like that. It's because everybody did actually know where I was and I didn't know where they were because they had cheats. Ooh! You can outturn me, really? Oof. You've got a hole in your left wing. There we go. Actually just getting chewed the F up by my teammate here. Thanks for that, dude. Thanks for the actual team kill. Wait. I'm gonna try and live so that he doesn't get credit for the team kill. But I don't think I can climb to make it back up. I can't. Alright. Well, now we just enjoy the sights. Love me some good friendly fire accidents. Oh my goodness, we got all the upgrades. Do I want bombs? Yeah. 880? I can afford both of them actually. Hang on. I'm shopping for stuff right now. Oh, hell yeah, we're getting rockets. 100%. All right, let's see what this guy's up to. I'm looking for somebody to raid. 8-bit Dane. Let's see if he's got raids on. A relatively big channel.
I mean, I can try to go take a look, see.
He's got raids on. Nope. How do you have 6,000 subs and you don't have raids turned on? Ah, it's gamer time by Dio.
Dude,
He doesn't have. Okay. Really pisses me off about. About YouTube. Yeah, M8 is spaded. Let's go. Out here spading. Oh, I got the winter camo. US M8. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Oh, hello. No, 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 no. Oh, roll past it. No, give him the juice. I'm really dead. Come on. Didn't see me? Oh my gosh, no freaking way, dude. Unlucky. And he got me with the artillery strike. Okay, bro. I haven't played this map in a long time. I do want to do something cool though when I spawn in my airplane. I'm gonna wait around for it. I should have just spawned in my airplane from the rip actually. Wow. Yep, that's the game, Alaska. That's the one. They people will get into arguments online and they'll say, "No. Gaijin got it all wrong. The turret traverse of the Leclerc S2 is actually this much," and then people argue back and forth. And then finally somebody be like, "You know what? I know I'm right because here's the manual. It says I'm right." God, look at this gun depression on this thing. It's like a monthly thing. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's usually been 0 days since the last classified document leak in the War Thunder forums. Which those are the people I want to be around, honestly. The game where you play it and it automatically puts you on a watch list. Yeah. Of Intergalactic. What's up, NS? Is it just called Intergalactic? Can't be the name of it, right? Oh, hello. Nice move, bud. Okay, bro. All right then. Sure. BDSM dog game. Wow. I don't know. I don't know about that. Here, while I'm flying, I'll look at it. Galactic. Intergalactic fishing? Intergalactic ecstasy? Intergalactic, the heretic prophecy. I bet you that's it. What? What's the game actually called? I don't watch the Game Awards. No. Piss off, brother. Piss off. I'm trying to do a thing here. Oh, I dare you. I dare you to try and follow me, brother. I freaking dare you. You guys ready for the clip of a lifetime? I saw somebody do this, and I've wanted to do it since, but I never get this map. I have to wait about probably 15-20 more seconds, and then I can initiate it. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? Gotta sit up straight. Later! Oh no, bro. Oh man. Put that in the montage. Am I taking damage from a teammate? That was the guy that was trying to mess with me earlier. Serves you right, son. I'm trying to get clips for my montage. You're out here trying to kill me? Come on, brother. What's this map called? Frozen Pass. That was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Now I'm just joyriding. I'm taking a victory lap around the map. Just waiting for an aircraft to spawn so I can go fight it. Oh, there's one. Oh, don't crash into a tree. Uh-oh. There's another War Thunder killing cancer here? No, there's not. What's wrong with him? Wait, what's wrong with that guy? Playing reserve doesn't mean you're ruining the game for new players. That's not the problem. Ooh, what's this? Is that something I can equip right now? I don't like him and he killed me. Okay, sounds good to me. Dive bomber. I almost have this thing spaded. Is it true that all War Thunder players are woke and gay? Yes. Yes, that's true. Alright, this is actually the last game. After this, I'm getting off. I gotta find somebody to raid. Somebody... I've got a list of all the War Thunder streamers right here. And... it doesn't tell me straight up if they have raids enabled or not. So I'm having to just go into my freaking YouTube and put their thing in there. And if it's not grayed out, that means it's, that means we're in business. What about this guy? And so far, it's only been laser colorblind in, I think, one other person. Oh, that's it. What about this guy?
Back. Y'all have a great night.
Dang it, he's getting off. Well, let's see if he's got this enabled. Oh my god, he does. He's getting off though. Well, I guess we're not raiding anybody then. Sounds good to me. Okay, fine. I'm going. Jeez. Oh, I need to go. I need to look at Prophecy. I already forgot the name of the game. Prophecy something. Intergalactic Prophecy, something like that. Look at those. I do want to make more Steam Forums videos. They take, I don't know. I spend too long recording them. Then I have to listen to them like 5 times. By the end, I'm just sick of it. By the time I get around to actually uploading them, I'm surprised that anybody even finds them funny because I've already heard my own self read back jokes that were barely funny to begin with, like 5 times. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Okay. Oh, on YouTube? Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Oh, nice. 50 cal. It's a good idea, actually. YouTube comments. What are you doing, bro? Unlucky, bro. Gunner, the only one alive? Dang. That's the radiator. Radiator's been damaged. Go back to C and get another crew member. Almost better if I don't have a 50 cal though. Oh. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, there he is. That's toxic. That guy's toxic for sure. Yeah, my throat hurts from ranting so much. Basically spent the entire stream ranting. Like 2.5 hours? That feels kind of good. To just rant for 2 hours. He should have just kept shooting me. He would have penned me eventually. I just thought I was it. I was a BT5 right there. Dedicated Reddit meltdowns. That's there's a Concord Reddit. That's the one. I did a video on that just because I went in there and I couldn't help it. I don't know, but I don't actively go out and look for stuff to make videos on. Like, things come to me. Like, things have to show up on my proverbial desk for me to make a video about it. I don't like go looking. I don't go looking for trouble. I mean, yeah, I would. I just have not. I've not been around for any Reddit meltdowns. I'd prefer not to though, because Reddit actually, it's actually full of literal cuckolds, and it makes me sad to see the West fall so hard. Can I cast this guy? I think I got him, right? Nope. 2 RP. That was cold. Cold-blooded. All the tanks of this BR are so adorable. I wonder if I land in the... Oh. Hey, Gaz, come here. Oh, wait, I ran out of speed and it's over. You got me. Yeah, you got me. I'm gonna strafe him, though, in my other plane. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Alright, Gaz, where you at? You right there? There you are. Trying to cover up my mistake. That's actually super meaningful for you to say. Airstrike this Gaz really quick. Hey, I got him. Get revenge, Gaz, idiot. Okay, I'm out. Explained his out too. Rip. Well, GG's. Oh, GG's. I don't know, I can't rate anybody. Actually, let's see if there's any there's some dirty DSP trolls to raid or something. Any redirects available? Oh, fresh spawns. Those guys are pretty funny. Barely surviving Project Zomboid. It's a couple of Brits playing survival games. I'm just gonna raid them. I'll see you guys next time. Next stream is probably gonna be Wings of Liberty is Terran on StarCraft 2. And then I'm gonna get back into XCOM. We're gonna continue that campaign and probably more of this game, and eventually I'm gonna sack up and start playing some Counter-Strike. That's all contingent on me not getting called into work. So I'm on call for the next like 4 or 5 days. This past day was day 2 of not getting called, so I got my fingers crossed. Maybe they'll leave me alone and be able to play video games and stream for you guys. But if I'm not streaming, that's probably where I'm at. Anyway, good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you next time. Later.